The start-finish line at lap 124. They told him 6 laps to go. How's the vibration? He said it has not changed. 5 laps to go for Carmichael. Keep an eye on him to see if he can hold out.
Boy, I hope he does. Great position right now, running 6th.
Down on the bottom of the racetrack, going by that 88 again. It had problems. It was behind the wall earlier today.
I'm telling you, I believe if I have a vibration like Ricky Carmichael does,
great rhythm.
I think I would run around the top of the racetrack.
Won't hit as hard if you're up there, that's
exactly.
for sure.
He's opting for the yellow line, just like Rick Crawford. We ride along with Rick. In front of him, the 13. There's some side-by-side racing for 4th. Todd Bodine sliding back. Here comes the 15 of Steve Wallace. Contact. Todd Bodine down. Steve Wallace went up. They continued going the right direction.
Todd's been pushed around. He's been run into. He's been turned around.
Todd might just say, you know, 5th's pretty good today.
Steve Wallace now going down to the bottom of the racetrack. There was contact between the 30 and the 15. Did it do damage to tires?
That was pretty rugged there, Phil.
Yeah, it looked pretty square. That contact looked pretty square. Hopefully they didn't get any fenders down on the tires. We saw what happened when we had a fender rub with Ron Hornaday. It took about 23 laps for it to manifest itself.
Take another look at what just happened. This is going through the quad oval. When they go into turn number 1, Todd Bodine looks to come down, and it looks like Steve Wallace looks to go up.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Todd didn't expect Steven to take that line into the corner.
And didn't look like Steven cared what Todd expected.
Kevin Harvick has a 1.2-second lead over Kyle Busch with under 2 laps of racing to go. Kevin Harvick trying to make it 3 wins in a row in races he has entered in the Camping World Truck Series. He won at Phoenix. He won at Homestead to end the 2009 season, and now looking to kick off 2010 with a win at Atlanta. White flag goes in the air. Kevin Harvick gets it. 1.5 miles to go for Kevin Harvick.
Remember, that means no green-white checker. Once the leader gets the white flag, if anything happens on this lap, the race will be official.
That truck was strong from the time they unloaded it, Rick. It's just pretty obvious he was going to be the truck to beat after practice. He could just run 31.90s way longer than everybody else could. He wasn't any faster than them when they threw the green.
Kevin Harvick comes out of turn number 4, 7th career win in the Camping World Truck Series.
What a dominating performance by Kevin Harvick and KHI. Great battle here. There's Johnny Sauter. That's 8th, 9th, and 10th. Rick Crawford, a great top 10, and Austin Dillon gets his first career top 10.
Career best for him and for Ricky Carmichael. What a rebound for our Daytona winner, Timothy Peters.
And I think we've got to really applaud Steve Wallace.
Missed the first race on his
ever
Camping burnout, right, Ernie?
First ever Camping World Truck Series start for Steve Wallace.
That's a red seal. We'll run it again.
There you have it. They're talking.
Kevin does a pretty good job with a burnout, so I'm sure he's going to be disappointed. But remember, the rule in the Truck Series is you can only run 2 races in a row with a fresh motor. They plan on running this motor again. It was fresh coming in here.
Ray Dunlap, I believe you've got a winning crew chief with you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Ernie Copen. He said no burnout. That's a fresh motor in that one. But congratulations, you guys had a dominating truck all weekend, Ernie.
Yeah, no, it was a brand new truck and unloaded good. And we really didn't make many adjustments during practice there yesterday. The race went smooth. It was a good day.
6 wins for you in this series, but you're going to turn over this deal to Butch Hilton. Are you sad about that?
Yeah, but I mean, I can't do both. I mean, after Martinsville there, it's going to be, you know, we're racing somewhere, they're racing somewhere else. So, yeah, I enjoy this truck racing. This is fun. We have fun every time we come run it. And Butch is going to do a great job.
All right, congratulations. And Harvick giving it a little bit of a run down there on the front stretch, guys.
He couldn't resist, could he, Phil?
He absolutely couldn't.
Well, when you win, you'd love to do a burnout. So Kevin Harvick will make his way into victory lane, and we'll hear from him when we come back to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Todd Bodine has a top 5. Eric Almirola in that number 51, a top 3. Kyle Busch could not catch up with Kevin Harvick, the dominant truck today.
Log on and design your own car.
Log on to Toyota.com. This is as Kevin Harvick is coming down onto pit road and into victory lane. Kyle Busch sprays him with a little bit of NOS energy drink. He's with Adam Alexander.
Yeah, Kyle Busch is a competitor. We know he doesn't like to do anything but win. Second place today. Assess how it went for you, Kyle.
Well, it was a great day. You know, it was a good day for Kyle Busch Motorsports. This is really our first outing. I mean, Daytona was what it was anyways, but a great race, you know, and really got to thank Toyota and Hell of a Good, and of course, you know, M&M's and all the people that make this program so great for us. And we're looking for more. You know, we're looking for more partners that want to be a part of this deal. And this is a true testament to what this team will do this year. You know, we want to run up front, and today was a start. You know, this was definitely a good start for us. And you know, I was proud of the way that Taylor came on there towards the middle end of the race, and then he fell back there on a pit stop, I think. But overall, you know, we'll get some things going, and we'll get a lot better. But I just want to say hey to all the kids up in the grandstands with the Kyle Busch Foundation. We had about 75 of them that were up here. The Kerry Steele Pitts Home is here today, so that was really cool. And thank Marquis Jets, NOS Energy Drink, and anybody that's been a part of this program so far. Eric did a great job making race calls all day, and really got the truck handling well for me, so I can at least see the 2 truck.
A team effort for Kyle Busch, no doubt. Ray?
Kevin Harvick starts to climb out of this EZGO Chevrolet. Back in 2001, he got his first career win in the Sprint Cup Series right here at Atlanta in just his 3rd start. A year ago, a win in Nationwide, and today you complete the trifecta. Congratulations. Now Phoenix and Atlanta, where you've won in all 3 divisions.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of racetracks that we've been really close. First thing I want to say is get better, Lori, Judy Childress. Make sure that you guys all hang in there and keep digging. But I got to thank EZGO, Chevrolet, Longhorn, Ream, everybody who helps us with everything that we do on this truck program. It's a lot of fun to come run these trucks, and the fans. What a great day to come watch a race, and the crowd was pretty awesome today. So this thing was just I never even let off the last I don't know how many laps there. So you just held her on the mat, and the only chance they had was on the restarts because these things draft so good you can keep up. So it was a lot of fun, and we'll keep at it.
I did a hub chat the other day. They asked who's the guy to beat this weekend. I said, I think maybe Harvick in both races. Is that still true?
I don't know. We struggled a little bit in happy hour, but our car was still pretty good on the long run. We just can't get going on the short run, but they'll work on it tonight, and we'll be right there digging tomorrow.
His next race in the Camping Road Trucks at Martinsville, a track where he has dominated at. Adam?
Eric Almirola gets closer and closer to victory lane week by week. If you're going to win this thing, you have to be in the hunt, and you were again today.
Yeah, we're consistent, but you know, top 5s is what we need to do. We're racing for a championship this year. This year's mindset is completely different than last year, but at the same time, we want to go win races. That's the way to win a championship, is score the most points. And Richie Waters and all the guys at Billy Blue Motorsports have worked their guts out over the winter to make our program better and keep up. And we still got our homework to do. We just weren't as good as we needed to be on the long runs. We would get really tight. But real proud of everybody on this Graceway Pharmaceuticals Toyota Tundra. We had a good truck today. We worked on it all day, and we came up 3rd. But I'm telling you, if we keep running top 5 like this and putting ourselves in position to win races, eventually we will.
Eric in this 51 bunch just continues to chip away.
A year ago, Kyle Busch was the guy that whenever he would enter a truck race, we said, well, he's your odds-on favorite. I think the odds have changed. Kevin Harvick now victorious once again in the Camping World Truck Series. Welcome back to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Victory Lane celebration continues for the EZGO 200. Kevin Harvick back in victory lane. It's his 53rd career NASCAR win. That's 12th all-time for Kevin Harvick. Let's take a look at our touch of gray winning touch moment today.
This is this last restart. What a great job by Kevin Harvick. He decided to take the outside so that would pin Kyle Busch, his closest competitor, behind David Starr, who was on old tires. We see David Starr spin his wheels on those old tires. Kyle Busch had to wait for him. That allowed Todd Bodine to get in between him. He never overcame the deficit that he had right after that restart.
And right into victory lane for Kevin Harvick. That was the touch of gray winning touch moment. Touch of gray gets rid of some gray, never all.
Is that the tire monkey?
It was a monkey.
How'd the tire monkey get out of the 12 truck?
Let's go back down to Adam Alexander.
And we're with Ricky Carmichael, who got a career best finish here today at Atlanta. I was going to have you interview me to get you ready for the speed broadcast tonight down in Daytona. Congratulations on a very nice run.
Thank you very